Saksham Dikshit, and this is my channel Pentest Diaries. So today I'm starting a new section on my channel that I'm calling as a creative ideas. So whenever I just came to know about any new creative idea and whatever the progress over there itself, I'll try to make some content on it so that this is a type of latest technology or latest feed which is available in a market itself. I'll try to make the content on it so that even that practical content I'm not presenting over there, so but at least you have the idea about it, so that in future aspects if there is any progress over there, so like if you heard about anywhere, so you are not completely blank like I'm not aware about this term. So that was the reason I'm just giving an idea from my side, whatever the best I'm getting it as an idea itself. I'll try to make the content on it. It will take a time for me, like it's not regular you are getting it, but whenever I just came to know about new things, I'll definitely make, like it may be a creative idea, it may be an I can say that trend, whatever the trend is going on in the market in a technology world, definitely I'll try to make on it. So couple of times new stuffs to be getting introduced in the market, that I'll try to get it cover, or in couple of cases new automation type of stuffs, or couple of cases few comparison. It might be possibility few things I'll try to make it a comparison like between the existing one or previous one. So that everything I'll try to get it covered in this. So creative idea doesn't mean like always innovative ideas will be getting present over here. So creative idea means like whatever the new things is available in the market, or whatever the new trend available in the market itself. Either it's a previous one, but still it's in a trend. Everyone want to know about it. I'll try to get it covered in this. So this is a thumbnail for it. I've created that. Okay, so we just start further with that. This is the first creative idea which I have just heard about it, and I thought that I have to make the content on it. So this is all about WIP Home Automation Controllers. So I have not worked a lot in this section for it, as I've worked for one of the organization over there itself. We have as a pen tester itself, as a security professional, I've worked on multiple appliances on it. So that was the reason I just came to know about that this concept about it. How exactly they are building so many things, so many products in the market itself just belongs to this. And when I just came to know about this idea itself, this is a trending one, so why not I just have to make something on it, and how feasible is it? So this is just an idea, a content, how exactly these things, and what actually is the WIP automation controller. So like most of the persons are not even aware about it, what exactly is this. So that was one of the things I just want to make you understand about it first, and then like taking forward with that, you just have to figure out with the ways itself, like these are the things, what are the new technologies, what are new protocols, products are available in the market, how to get it customized, that how to get the firmware, hardwares, everything you just try to figure out. Like this is just the initial point for you. Don't take this as a reference or a bible for, no, don't, this is take as a reference, a first step, and after that you have to take your decision, like in which direction, which thing you have to do it. Like either you have to work on a software, you have to work on a hardware, totally belongs on it. If you're interested in this IoT section for it, definitely you have to work on it. Otherwise you just have to enjoy other things, whatever the content I provide to on this channel. But if you're interested, definitely you can go ahead further with this. So what exactly the home automation controllers, and building a personalized small smart home experience itself, how we make that. So we basically, I will give you an idea about it, like how exactly this concept came. Like few persons, like earlier at the time, sensor based stuff, they are trying to do it like closing lights, they are with some sound, they are closing a light with the fan, also with the sound they're trying to get it close. So that's a small type of automation where they just do it some activity, and by that way it will happen, but it will restrict to that section only, and there is nothing like authentication over there. So like anyone can close the light, a fan, with that sound, and that sound is also not be recognized by the device. That is the problem over there itself. So sensors working over there itself, but there is nothing like a proper channel between the sensors and the authorized, I can say that there is no mediator in between of it which can channelize the way the request appropriately, so that whosoever the authorized person can do it. The example, if you have working on something and your IoT device is not in your control, definitely anyone is standing outside your home, that person can do that same stuff, and that person can either shut down your device or make his make the device improper, like you're not able to access the device anymore. So to restrict such type of thing, we just have to work in those sections for it. So just take that forward in the smart home setup itself, like talking about your bulb, you're talking about your light, your fan, your AC, your windows, door, security point of view, authentication point of view, your devices, equipment which you are using it at your home, electronic equipments, everything you try to get it covered in this. So basically, it's an automation where most of the things is getting covered under that single device, and that device is controlling all the appliances, and it's having integration with all those devices. That was the reason using that same device at your office also, you can close, you can stop the AC. Even if you forget about to close the AC, you can close it from your office also, as that device is getting connected to the internet, and through the internet you can access that application on your device and you can close that. That's all about coming under the home automation itself. So it's innovating the stuff, and a lot of things is introduced in the market itself. A lot of things are already be introduced. We are not much aware about all the things, as couple of testing are going in a market and they are utilizing this on a home level. So we were talking about further with this. So this is just all about the automation itself, why we required it, and we understand the importance of simplifying and enhancing your daily routine. So like whatever the things you're doing it everyday basis, we just wanted that to be get it customized. We just wanted to be get it customized so that you can use that instead of wasting a time on those things to perform the task, you can utilize your time in any other ways itself. Like taking example, a small idea about it, like instead of reading the newspaper, like couple of devices, or even I can say that Alexa or such type of device, or Google Home, such type of device are available in the market. You can simply have to turn on and asking for what are the latest news, what exactly the latest news, what exactly the trending news available in the market right now, and what exactly is happening last 12 hours itself. You can get the details easily for you instead of reading the newspaper. So that's all coming under that category. So that's these are the things which you can integrate with your device and get it maintained also. Instead of just starting your device from the scratch, you can use the one of the application at one device and you can use it all the appliances at the same time. So we're talking about the features. What are the features of it? Whatever things we are supposed to get it with this. So remote access is one of the things which I told you about it. Like you can get it access from your office also, even if you forget anything. Taking example, if you want to access your camera, like taking example, someone who needs a care at your home, but as unfortunately you have to go to the office, so you have the camera over there, then through the camera you can able to monitor it. You can see like if anything well over, everything is over in your home, everything is well or not. So through the access of the remote one you can do that. So that's also a channel. You have to build it from your IP address, and that should require a public IP address. That type of thing you also have to make it in such a way. Going further with that advanced security, that's also one of the things. Like security point of view, this is also one of the most important thing. Like earlier, like when anyone asks, ring the bell, and you simply have to open it. So then after that there is new feature will be get introduced, like we have to see from the door like whether who is the person known to us or not. So that's also one of the things. But in couple of cases people are cheating those sections. They just avoid standing in front of that hole so that you are not able to see that person. To overcome that problem, they just now mounted the devices on the door, and whosoever the person is over there, so you can see the video of that person, and once you clarify you are okay with that, you can open that door. You simply have to click on it and that feature will open the door for that person, for the guest. That's coming under that category. Scalability and expandability, that's also one of the things. Like this is not having restrictions with few devices. You can expand as per you need it a lot. Whatever the device, now most of the device coming under the category of IPv4 itself, like it's enabled with IPv4, IPv6. So as per your need, you can utilize those devices to be get it onboarded, get it integrated with your device. Like I'm not asking you to go for any renowned product only. Like if you do not have that much money to get integrated, try learning those stuffs. You can make it from this guide. Like I will give you one of the GitHub link at the end of this video also, so that you can see like how exactly, at least from a starting point of view, how you can make it. So that is the freely available things are already automated, stuffs are already available in the market, so you can utilize it as per your need. But I'm just giving you idea, like you have to start thinking about it. What are the appliances, what are the devices you're having at your home, which you can integrate, which is compatible with internet connection, where you can utilize that, get it monitor with the internet, get it integrate with your device. That's a most important thing. Smart compatibility, that's one other thing. Like with the application you can do that. Customizable automation, like whatever you want to get it customized. Even if you wanted like your television will be get it switch off after 2 o'clock, that will automatically get switch off. It's as you have write down the commands over there itself, or there is a couple of plugins over there itself, you simply have to use it, mention it at what time your television will be shut down. So that type of automation customization you can do it in that same application. Like I'm not asking you to make a code over there itself, but in the application we have multiple features over there itself, like when anyone is making it. So I'll just let you know at the end also like how exactly these things will be happening. But I'm assuming it in that application, couple of organizations are making such type of features where you can do it, turn off, turn on the features as per your need. Like earlier, we are just making a cron job just to run that stuff. Now everything will be getting automated just by that. It's with the application, the things will be automatically get triggered as per the time which we have mentioned. Centralized control, that's one of the thing, like as we have the control on it and not even anyone else can do that. So the thing is that, as I told you in the initial phase of the video, earlier there is a problem, like we can trigger that sensor, but the thing is that there is no authorization, like the sense, like your device is not able to recognize you whether you are the real person or anyone else is trying to initiate some trigger for the sensor itself just to get the activity get it done. So just to get it recognized, centralized control is most important, like where you have the full control on it, no one else can do that any other activity. So that was centralized control on your device itself, you have that. And other than that, interface is one of the thing, like with that you can able to familiarize, like when you are seeing the interfaces in, like in couple of organizations, they are providing a very friendly dashboard itself, you can monitor it, how even the efficiency and everything you can track it now. Like I will give you the idea about it. There is I have worked on one of the appliances, and at that time they have the integration of the UPS over there. So I just asked them like what exactly the functionality of this tool you have built it. So they told me like this will check the capability of the UPS, and by that way itself, using that application, they will track that capability, and on the basis of that they will replace the UPS also. So for example, if the UPS is not appropriately working only with the potential of 50% or 60%, then as per the policy they will replace the UPS. So that type of capability they are trying to get it tracked using that application which they are building it. So that type of thing is coming under the category of these are the features which I discussed about it. Now, if we talk about the experience and differences, a lot of differences you are seeing it, like in the experience, like with a normal life and with this, lot of differences over there itself. So definitely there is a lot of differences, but it only depends on the basis of your appliance, which having a compatibility, definitely then only you can utilize these features. Not like with a normal device you try to get it implement and try to integrate that. That's not feasible. Benefits of it, so benefits also one of the most important thing, like what type of thing we're supposed to get, like everyone is looking for it, like if I'll go for the automation, what are the different type of things I'm supposed to get, like as a benefit what I'm getting it. So customization, which we have discussed about it. Flexibility is also one of the things which we have discussed about it, like we can do that, we can edit the feature, such type of thing we can do it as per the need. Like if we want different type of features, the organizations are working on that section, like they have the flexibility to that level, like as per the user experience. If you are suggesting like, okay, I'm using this appliance and in this you're not providing this type of feature, can you add that feature also? So as per the recommendation, as a feedback from the customer side, the companies are working on the flexibility zone. They are trying to get it include multiple features on the top of as per the feedback from the client. So that's also coming under the category of the flexibility and cost effective. So cost effective is also one of the, like earlier it was quite expensive. Now they're trying to make it cheaper. Like even integration with, like earlier the organizations having a mentality like they want their appliances, their application, everything get it work. Like taking example of the Apple, they have their own software, they have their own devices. So that was a thing. But in case of Windows, nothing like that. You can use any device, you can get it install the Windows. So that type of thing earlier is a situation for multiple organizations. Now it's cost effective, just because of that they are trying to make it multiple vendor type of tools in place, so that it's having compatibility with the multiple tool. Like taking example, if you have appliance of one one vendor, another appliance of vendor 2, vendor 3, vendor 4. So if you wanted that to be get integrated with one application, then in that case it's feasible for you. Earlier that's not feasible. That was the reason it's cost effective now. Consideration, key consideration for the development. This is most important for those guys who are interested to work in this section. So what are the things you're looking for it? So definitely a hardware selection is one of the things which you have to look for it. I worked on a Raspberry Pi also, and even we have the series on it, but that's for the security one. So not related to the when we are making some hardware in appliances, any appliances for that utilization purpose or for the automation. I have not built it so far, but the thing is that I have built it. I have utilized a Raspberry Pi, so that's one of the thing you can utilize it. So if you have the Raspberry Pi, you definitely have to make that stuffs. At least from a small type of thing, you can try to get it triggered. I will give it a few idea about it at the end of this video, so you can try from your side and then go it further with that. Software stack also one of the things. Whatever software you get it utilized, like to get it integrate, whatever protocol you required it, how to get it integrate with the firmware, with the hardware itself, everything you just try to get it covered under that category of that consideration. What are the things you have to get it considered? These things is you have to be take care of it before going further with that. Like these are the prerequisites I can say that which you have to be get it considered when you're planning to go for the development. Security is most important. Like whatever the thing, whatever the integration you're doing it, whatever protocol you're using it, make sure it should be coming under the category of the standards. It should follow the standards. Like if you are building something just for you, that's okay. If you're building something and you want to sell that to anyone else, then in that case definitely it should fulfill all the security criteria. Like what are the standards in the market, you have to use it accordingly. User interface, that's most important. Like if you're building anything, you have selected the best hardware. And if I'll talk about, like if you have selected the best software and security is also in place, but user interface is not so good, like I'm not able to interact with the your application with the appliances appropriately, then in that case that's not giving a positive feedback to you. Like if the user experience is not good, user experience is coming with the user interface only, not from anywhere else. Whatever the backend thing you're doing it, that's that's belong to you. If anything is a faulty, that's then only the user will come to know, okay, this is the problem is happening from the backend. But for user is interacting with user interface only, and if the user interface is bit interactive, then in that case user will provide the feedback like this is interactive to me, I can able to use it very appropriately. So that is also one of the thing, we have to make it a user interface appropriately so that it's easy for a user to get it utilize it. Now going further with that, getting started with your WIP controllers. So these are the things which you have to do it, research and the planning which we have to do it. Okay, so this is one of the thing. Like don't go with like downloading some of the application from internet itself, try to get it compiled, put it on Raspberry Pi and make it working. That's okay just for an initial phase, just to understand the thing. But if you really want to make something out of it, you want to present something to the organizations, present it as a portfolio, like just to enhance your portfolio, you definitely have to research a lot from your side, what are the actual problem right now in a market, accordingly try to make the plan and then go it further for that those problem statements itself. Now hardwares and the setup for it. So hardware and setups which we have discussed in our consideration development also. So similar like that, we have to select the appropriate hardware for it. What are the things, what are the registers we have to like if it required registers. So those things you have to be very clear about it. Whatever register, what's the frequency, we have to get it utilized. Everything try to get it understand first. Going further with that, software installation, whatever software is already available, operating system, couple of operating system already available on it, which if you are going with the Raspberry Pi, definitely couple of operating system is already available on in market itself. You can download it from the repository, you can get it installed, get it configured as per your need, you can go ahead further with that. So that's also one of the thing. Even you can customize that operating system as per your need, as it's a freeware. If they're allow you to customize that operation, definitely you can try to get it customize that application, that operating system as per your need, if you are going beyond that limit. Device integration, that's also one of the thing. Like you have done with everything, but integration is one of the things which you have to be decided that you're planning, like what are the devices you're targeting. And at the time of fourth stage, you have to go for a device integration. Like if it's not getting integrated, there is no point for it, which earlier is not happening. Now integration is most important. Like even for the same favorable device, for multiple vendors device also, we wanted that to be getting integrated. Going further with that, automation and the customization, that's our final stage, I can say that, where we can say like this is most important. Like day to day basis itself, there is a lot of new things will be coming in the market itself. We just have to be get it automated and customized as per the user experience, as per the feedback which you're getting from the client. So that was one of the most important thing which you are coming under this category for it, and this will go on continuously. So fifth stage is the stage from where your process will be started and it's going till end itself, like forever, till your product is utilized in a market, till you are releasing a new version. Then till then that the existing version will have the updates customized as per your need itself. Lot of bugs will be get identified, which I have not included over here itself in the testing itself. Like once you have done with that customization, everything is completed, but the testing is also most important thing in a market. So like once you have ready with your product, you have to go for the testing, a thorough testing format, and in that testing they will try to get it try for all the possibilities to get it attacked, try to identify the loopholes inside your device, your software firmware level, on a hardware level, everything they try to get it done with that. And if everything is secured, then in that case it's your product is ready to go for a market, so you can utilize it. So security is not the stage which I have included, as I'm not consider that thing over here itself. This is just for the customization. Then after that, definitely you required expertise in that section if you're going for the testing also. So expertise is told like you require the hardware appliances, you required paid tools for it just to do the testing for it. Like it's not a freeware tools is available in a market which you can utilize just to do the testing. Okay, that was the reason I'm not included over here itself, but that is also one of the stage that we call it as the stage 6, and that is go on completely whenever you're releasing a new version. Going for the conclusion, so conclusion, I can say it's having a pros also, it's having a cons also. That's one of the thing. Definitely nowadays pros are more as compared to the cons itself. Earlier there is a problem like as I told you about it, like we have a limitation for the devices earlier, but now there's nothing like that. Multiple applications are built for such a way they are getting integrated with the multiple vendors at the same time. You can get it integrate multiple vendors at the same time, you can monitor it, you can customize it as per your need itself. So that's coming under the category for it. And the cons are couple of vendors in a market itself, they are providing the appliances over there itself, but it's not appropriately get tested. I'm not talking about the renowned organization, but just a small organization. I'm talking about they're building something, but it's not going with a thorough testing. That was the reason in later phase itself, lot of things, lot of bugs will be get identified, and it may leads to a problem for the users. So that's a cons itself. And if you're going for automation itself, like definitely it's a best option. Like, but it's not so cheap. Still, it's not so cheap. You required multiple things to be in place, so then only you can customize it. And for the security point of view, for the authentication point of view, a lot of things to be getting implemented over there itself. So I hope I have tried my best to make you understand about this home automation itself. How are the things, what is the market right now in the market itself, accordingly going further with that. And this is one of the, I can see that this is one of the URL which is identified, and you can download this, try play with this itself. They have provided a lot of things related to that. I know that in the initial phase it's very difficult for you, but this concept I try to make you understand with that. Now you have to go ahead further with that. What are the initial steps? Research is one of the more important thing which you required it just to get to understand the whole concept from us ground zero and reach to ground one itself. Okay, that's most important all the time. So I hope you like this new type of innovation type of stuffs and this series itself. I'm just making a separate playlist for this, and this is not continuously becoming. You're not. It might be possibility in a month you're getting so many creative ideas. Whenever I'm just came to know about it, it might be possibility you're not getting any idea about it. So like whatever the existing series we are working on it, that's one of the things which you're getting it continuously. But whenever I'm just keen to know about new ideas, it's I try to make the content on it. Okay, so thank you so much once again. If you like this video, please subscribe my channel and provide your feedback in the comment section of this video. If anyone is interested to work in this section, please let me know about it. Thank you so much once again. Take care. Bye bye.